So our trip to Bora Bora is about 480 miles. If we have the good condition, we may do a little bit zigzagging, we'll see. It looks like we may get some wind, the kind of maybe will let us pure sailing for a while. We'll see how it goes. So we keep looking at the weather, we keep listening to the advice of our weather guru, and we should have another nice trip. There we go. We are now in Bora Bora, as you can see behind me. This trip was again different from all the other ones. It's amazing. Every passage is different from the one before. This passage started with pure sailing. We never had any other passage where we could sail for 1 or 2 days without the engine going well. So we say, wow, sailing passage. After about 1/3 of the way, boom, the wind calmed down, and with weak wind we had to put the engine again and motor sailing. And motor sailing fairly slowly because we had a little current against us and not much wind at all. Motoring with all sails down, I kind of don't really like it because we are a sailboat. So at least we have the sail up. Even if it doesn't do anything, it looks better and we feel we are at least a sailboat. But anyway, we are in Bora Bora and we are happy to be here. Next trip is going to be a very short one, going from here to Tahiti. Okay, we had 2 fun days in Bora Bora. We got some provisioning, nice to be in stores with all kind of nice food. And so we look at the weather and it looked like the weather gods are really good with us, because it looks like if we live today, for the next 2-3 days, we should have a favorable wind from the northeast, northwest sector. So to go southeast to Tahiti, I think we are going to go direct. We are not going to stop in Raiatea or Huaine or even Moorea unless the weather is maybe not as good and we want to break the trip, but otherwise it's only about 150 miles to go from Bora straight to Tahiti. Since we get 2 or 3 days of good weather, it's time to go today. You know when it's time to go. The weather bulletin show that if we wait here another 2 or 3 days in Bora, what will be nice, but if we wait here, then we get stronger wind from the southeast, naturally, straight in the nose. So I don't want to do motoring against 15 knots of wind. So if we motor sail now with 5 knots of wind, 5 to 10, it shows, but from a good angle, from the north sector, should be an easy sea and a nice passage for our final passage for our trip from Philippines to French Polynesia in 1 year. Make sure you don't miss our last video. Last video will be made once we get to Tahiti and we are in the final. That one won't have much to talk about the weather and coming, because it should be an easy trip. But on that video I will cover the lesson learned from our passage.